Hey, pilots! Welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales of my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotchure Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League, so I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account, but it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle, because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. I'm gonna call this battle Field Manager. And guys, I hope you stick around for this one. I got some lessons here for sure. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song Theta. Alright guys, so this is Springfield, the very first map you ever played this game on. Isn't that cool? Stick around. Hey, so this is a major paint. He's my beautiful Zeus Fury. I open him up on Springfield because it's got a lot of long-range, line-of-sight type places. A nice little sweet spot over here where I can monitor a couple beacons and get a lay of the land. Guys, I teach you guys, this is the keys to winning, for average builds. I don't have any meta bots. I don't really run with high power, overpowered. These are all average builds, low levels, level 6 bots, level 9 weapons. You know the drill. If you haven't seen my videos, that's exactly what I do. Now, what I'm doing, always, I'm playing to win. But what I start off with Major Pain there is to just get a lay of the land, to see what the Reds are doing. Guys, this is all about field management. It's not about overpowering the Reds or learning how to over combat. I'm a horrible brawler. It doesn't take brawling skills to win at this game. I'm teaching you guys this. This is about spotting a weakness in the Reds' offenses, somehow in their positioning or how they're doing it. And look at this. All these Reds up here, charging up here, that normally gives a power play. Even if they're aggressive, even if they're really overpowered, it still means that where they're at on the battlefield is giving our men an advantage. So now it's just a matter of go ahead and see how that is, using that to my advantage. And also knowing where my men are. Now, they aren't really doing a great job of spreading around. We should have had a power play on the rest of the battlefield, and we didn't. So I'm taking Diablo. This is my little Loki here. I know what I need to do. I need to go back here to this first I need to get this guy out of the way. Now I'm going to go back here to this uncontested beacon in the backfield over here. What this is going to do is it's going to put some leverage on a lot of different areas. We're back up to a 3-1 or 3-2 beacon advantage. But what's this going to do, guys? This is going to give us a 4-1 beacon advantage. And now I see some Reds are coming up there, and we know that they're aggressive. We know that they made a really good push up above here earlier. But now we've got the 4-capper, and I'm going to sit here and let it simmer. I can see his weapons. Know who your enemies are, guys. This is just me managing the field. I've got 2 Reds. I'm going to have a 3rd Red up here too, all trying to get me at a blue beacon. So this beacon is blue. It's not being liberated by them. I got 3 mates, 3 Reds right here, which means the rest of my other 5 mates have only, they're fighting against 3 guys. It's 5-on-3 at the rest of the battlefield. And we have a beacon advantage. This is so huge right here. I just find weaknesses as I exploit it here and learn how to use them to our advantage. Look at that panicometer. I'm going to pull my guns out. This is my little signature move to let this guy know, hey, you just got out tactic here, buddy. Sorry, this is how I play the game, guys. I hope you understand this. This is not about combat. This is about tactics. These are the kind of tactics I teach you guys. I only got one beacon. That's all it needed. I just needed to find that little weak spot in the defenses of the Reds in order to exploit that and take advantage of it. And I had the right tool to do that with. I have a full toolbox with different tools for different reasons. That's what I needed for this one. And this is how I'm trying to teach you guys about the tactics. I hope you get this. Great pilots on both sides. And if you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. I'm going to call this battle Know My Enemy, and I'll explain why as we go along here, guys. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their super cool song, November. All right, guys, so we're in Dead City, and I'm going to open up with my open map deck. This is Major Pain. I do this because there's a great Fury sweet spot over here where I can monitor 2 to 3 beacons, and that's what I kind of use as my priority. If I can do that with Major Pain, then I'm going to do it. He's my beautiful Zeus Fury, had him for so many years, and I still am able to stick around in most battles, even in the expert league with him. Even with today's meta, he does good. 600-meter range on those Zeuses. They tag pretty good. I'm kind of good with my timing on them, and they do pretty good. But I saw an enemy over here, a Loki. I got a Loki. I'm a pretty good Loki pilot, and I know what kind of danger they can bring if they're not checked right away. I have a new bot here. He is a Hades, and he has the ability, his weapons are low enough where he's going to tag that Loki. I put the atomizer type weapons. I'm not sure what they're called, but here's what happened. We got a stalemate going on here. He can't cap it. Neither can I. It's going to stay neutral. But I also know that I am a beacon manager. This is my keys to winning, guys, with average builds. One of your responsibilities, if you're not going to be able to overpower the Reds, and you know what? That's combat. I don't play for combat. I play to win battles, and I do it through beacon management. Part of that is keeping these beacons safe. One of those ways is holding them. And if I can sit here and keep this from being neutral, and I got one eye up on the panicometer, that's everything at the top there, the countdown timer, the beacon count, the beacon bar. Look at that. We're in pretty good shape. And I got this one neutralized. I got a Loki that's not hurting us, and I'm keeping this one from being any worse off. I'm not killing anyone, but I'm also not allowing a beacon to get liberated or neutralized. So that's good enough for me. I don't care. He can't do anything, and I can't do anything. But guess what? I can monitor that beacon across the way if any Reds go over there. And look, I got this one too. It all paid off. Now he's walking away, maybe to lure me away, but now he's going to try to go back up there, but that's okay. I maintain this one. We still got this one blue. I've held my job. This is part of my job as a beacon manager, is to maintain beacons. Whether I'm capping or whether I'm killing, as long as I'm keeping it blue, that's all that matters. So that Loki had to give up. You know what? It's a matter of knowing what bot to use. This was about the only bot I owned that could have threatened that Loki. So I took advantage of what I owned to do this. And he's off to something else, and someone else got him. It all paid off. Because it's just a matter of knowing your enemy, guys. You got to know what you can use to, attack another opponent that's threatening you. Now, he was threatening our backyard beacon. Can't let that one go. So I took out the weapon that I have. I knew what I had to counter that one. And that's what having a balanced hangar is all about. Make sure that you have tools in your toolbox for the various types of enemies you'll face out there so that you can always reach in and grab something. Dropped out of Major Pain in an instant as soon as I realized I needed to. I'm always ready to drop a bot to go to the next one to address the situation to make sure that we stay at least at a 3-2 beacon advantage. That's the 3 and hold mentality that I teach you guys for Domination. This Hades is just about met his match, but that's okay. We're well into the time warp, and the beacon bar is well in our favor, and it's just a matter of time. I'm going to hop into my little tier, hardly ever get to use him. Going to walk up behind my Titan here, see if I can't heal him. Not that we need it. We've already got a huge advantage right now on the beacon count and the beacon bar. And it was simply a matter of, kind of keeping an eye on my enemy at the early stage of there, knowing what I needed to do to keep it from happening, even if it means just standing there looking stupid. That's okay. I kept that one from being turned. This is not about the leagues right now. I realize you're looking at a bunch of diamonds, but that's okay. The tactics is what I'm here to teach you guys, and you can see that all helped out and worked out well. And if you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. I'm going to call this battle Blazing Rush. And man, guys, stick around for a hot one. Hey, this is my friends in the background, and Status was their epic song War. Perfect for this battle. And this is this episode's Beacon Rush battle. All right, guys, I always open up with Frick. He's my Death Button Raven. I've added the jump module on him, giving him a triple jump. His only duty, his only job is to get the center neutral beacon. That's how I always open up with Beacon Rush. This is how you do it. You rush into Beacon Rush. And then I usually follow up with Sir Nightmare. I messed up there though, and I ran out of the flight over the thing, and it cost us that beacon. But I am not slowing down. The idea behind Beacon Rush is to go all in, lean into the pain, I've said before, and just go for it. Don't hold back. Don't be conservative with your bots. Make sure that you cap the beacons as you go. That's your established portal to spawn in and keep after them. Now I'm going to get in here with, this is the Diablo. Unfortunately, Diablo didn't get back before they liberated that one, so they're still at a 3-2 disadvantage. We had a 4-1 for a bit there, and that really plummeted their beacon bar, and that's what you're doing, guys. And I only stuck around there to get more to spawn in at that area and focus their attention on me, allowing my men to come in around the other areas and have an advantage, a power play on the other beacons. And you see we're going after this one up here. And this is how you play Beacon Rush. You are all in. You absolutely go guns a-blazing all the way through. See, unlike Domination, when you die, you don't start back at the beginning. So you're going to start closer in, and you're able to establish a better and easier beacon advantage, and get that early domination on the field with your beacons. And it's going to cause that bar to plummet. Unlike Domination, where when you die, you go all the way back, there's an ebb and flow to the balance of positioning on the battlefield. Not so with Beacon Rush, and that is why you can push it all in, all the way, guns a-blazing the entire time, because the likelihood is you will not mech out before the beacon bar counts down. And that's the advantage that Beacon Rush gives you, is the ability to really go crazy, go pushing all the way in with all your bots, with all your power, and not have to worry about meching out, because they're typically shorter battles, and the beacon bar is going to count down before you run out of bots. Now, if you do that in Domination, you will mech out early, and then the Reds will probably win because they're going to have a power play at the end of the battle. But again, here we are at the end of the battle, and all that extra pushing and that leverage points that we had at capping their beacons and being able to start closer to them allowed us to have that run that power play. So even when both sides are very formidable, it's going to work. So trust me, guys, lean into the pain, charge forward, your mates will follow suit. Sometimes you think, well, they're not going to do it. What if they stand back? Well, they might, and then it might be not painful, but that's going to happen no matter what, probably. But if you all push in, man, you're going to have so many more green banners at the end, and it's always a blast either way. Lots of epic battles with Beacon Rush when you play it this way, guys. Great pilots on both sides. If you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and were able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel on a regular basis, so if you like what you see, please tap on the subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. Also, Discord is a great way to connect with other amazing pilots, keep up on the latest news, and learn more ways to improve your gaming experience. Without question, one of the best Discord servers out there is War Robots Master Pilots. Managed by some of the best pilots in the game today, it features a robust list of informational, tutorial, and informative channels to cover anything and everything related to this awesome game. So definitely take a moment to click on the link in the description of this episode and check them out. Finally, my goal is to provide you all with entertaining and helpful information that'll help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep them blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Just make sure you're having fun, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.